It's a Thurston County Amateur Barbecue Cook-Off. Now's your chance to bring your backyard barbecue skills into a local county-wide competition and see just how good it really is with the first annual Thurston County Amateur Barbecue Cook-Off competition. Just think, you could have a shot at prizes and recognition and have a great time as well. All the proceeds go to AFAB World. Go to afabworld.org or call 754-2868 for all the information. Preliminary rounds are forming now. It's the Thurston County Amateur Barbecue Cook-Off.
All right, we've got a cup of onion, a third a cup of honey, and a small can of mushrooms. We've got an eighth of a cup of garlic granules. We have a teaspoon of cracked pepper rub. Ta-da. And we've got a third of a cup of Knox Spice yummy chicken that we're going to combine with a third of a pound of ground beef, a pound of Jimmy Dean hot sausage. We're going to combine the dry ingredients with that. We're going to make a bacon weave over here on the cutting board you can't see. We're going to put the meatloaf mixture on top of that. Then we're going to put the mushroom and onion and honey in the center. We want a sweeter flavor because of the bacon coating on the outside. We're going to cook that up on the barbecue at about 300 degrees, low and slow, for about 2 to 3 hours. And we're going to use applewood pellets as our wood smoke. First step is very easy. You would simply add the meat and into the bowl. And no, I'm not going to video all that. Man, I used up all my yummy chicken. Oh wait, there's some more. Thank you, Brian Knox, for making the world's best spice. And Rick over there at Tango Spice is coming in a hot second, but you know, you both make different types of spice, so I love you both. Those of you that have seen this part before, this is something I actually remembered, and I'm just going to coat the plastic with yummy chicken before I do my bacon weave. That way the yummy chicken will be on the outside of the bacon weave. I got the plastic down. That's another tip I learned from Dan over at Smoky Goodness. I'm going to make a nice long bacon weave. I'm going to put my meatloaf down and then I'm going to roll it all up and we're going to barbecue it. Barbecue's ready to go, so I got to get it going. First, we get our center piece of bacon there. Then we start our weave. Skinny fat, skinny fat, skinny fat. Don't have two skinnies in a row like I did here. Mess you up later on. This over-under is the same technique you'll use doing the weave the other way. Which makes it really easy. Try not to stretch your bacon out or stretch it all out equally. And then we go this way. Ta-da! Pretty tricky, huh? It's that simple, folks. Weaving has never been so easy. Think you guys get the point? Just keep doing that till you get both sides done, and then we can go to the next step. Alright, for these last two pieces, I'm going to try something I haven't tried before, and I just stretched that piece out really long because it's warm bacon and it will now stretch. And I usually don't do that, but what the heck, I like to try something new every time I cook. That's why I'm so unusual. You just grab it, stretch it. Ta-da! So I've got a little bit of a gap here, and then I'm going mostly to the edge on this end. And so I will want to roll my bacon this way, over the weave. And through the miracle of Angie working on the meatloaf mixture, it's ready to go. And we're just going to make a cavity in the center so we can pour the onions and mushrooms in there. And I just remembered it needs to go up here where we're going to start our roll at. Works a lot easier if you don't put it in the center. Takes 2 or 3 bacon bombs to figure that one out, though. Well, it took me 3 or 4. So we've got a cavity for our filler. The onions and mushrooms won't need to get cooked as long as everything else, so they're a great thing to use as a filler. You would not want to use meat that you need to cook longer than your sausage. So there we got a nice little truffle in there. Let's get the onion, mushroom, and honey mixture going. I'm just going to use my hands to stir it together and apply it. It's interesting, this has turned to almost water consistency just by letting the onion and the honey sit together for an hour. That was 1 cup of onions to 1/3 cup of honey. Alright, I have learned that you don't want to roll this too many times. Roll it up and get it done. The bacon tends to fall apart if you don't do it all at once. So using the saran wrap, compress the sausage a little bit. So it's kind of circular, basically, with the seam side down so that cooks that way and it'll hold together. As the bacon cooks, it will tighten up and hold itself together. Let's get out to the barbecue and get on with it. Alright, we've got our bacon bomb on the grill. We've got it down to rotisserie setting, and we're going to let it go for about an hour. I'm going to toss in some pellets and we're going to smoke this up. It's been 5 minutes, maybe 2 or 3. And I can see smoke. I could smell the smoke's already going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go for about 5 minutes, like I said. Then I'm going to shut this side of it off. And the side over here on the right, I'm going to turn up on a higher heat. This should give us the indirect heat that keeps cooking the food and gives us a place to put the smoke. Pellets for smoking. And look at that. That's a torpedo, buddy. Hi, Dan. Alright, here we have our bacon torpedo, and I'm just going to cut it up. I'm going to use the cleaver, and that's about it. I'm starving. It looks so good, and it smells so dang good. Oh yeah, look at that. Dang, doesn't that look good? Oh yeah, I'm liking that. I just love that yummy chicken taste. The honey was enough to overcome the sourness of the sausage and the yummy chicken. Maybe you want to bump up a little more honey if you're into sweeter stuff, but I think this balanced it out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this recipe, and I'm going to try it now on a hot dog bun. As you've already seen, Angie's put hers on a potato roll. I just have a little bit of mayonnaise, and she had mayonnaise and ketchup. Looking good, tasting good.
That's good.
Tango Spice, Knox Spice, Ballistic Barbecue. What do you think?